Hotepu Shamans, and welcome to our video on the first of the 9 bodies of the Sphinx, your Khat, your physical body, spelled K-H-A-T. And the question becomes, what is the Khat? Your physical body is the densest form of your spirit. This is most important. Your body is spirit. There is no separation between the body or the physical and the spiritual, any more than there's a distinction between ice and water. Ice is the densest form of water, but it's still water. And the body is the densest form of spirit, but it's still spirit. So the reason for understanding that important distinction is that it allows you to treat your body with sacredness. If it is spirit, then it deserves to be treated with sacredness. It deserves to be treated with divinity. In fact, the body is the storehouse of the divine. It's the place where your most sublime divinity stores its energies in order to walk on the earth plane. Now, what is the function of having a body if this is the densest form of spirit? Well, the body's function is to allow you to express your spiritual powers on the physical plane. Health of a physical nature allows you to have the energy to face challenges in life, to face the trials of the earth plane, and to overcome them through spiritual power, through the higher forces of the spirit. You see, your more sublime spirit bodies, which we'll discuss more in other videos, try to influence the physical world through their powers that are non-physical. So, you have challenges, sickness, disease, ailment, problems with your car, your home, life issues, worldly issues. And you're going to look for a way to solve them. And from the gatekeeper shamanic point of view, the way to solve them primarily is through tapping the higher parts of the spirit, pulling those powers down, and exuding them forth into the situation to help bring order, health, and balance. Health is here not for its own sake, but to give you the strength to conquer earthly issues with sublime spiritual force. So treat your body as a temple, because it is. Your body is actually the dwelling place of the gods. I mean this literally. In our shamanic astrology system, where we train you how to heal your body through looking at the stars and constellations, what we call biocosmology, the link between you and the cosmos, between your body and its functions and the cosmic functions. And in that context, every sign, the ram, the bull, the twins, the beetle, the lion, so on and so forth, corresponds to a part of you physically. The ram is your head, the bull is your face, the twins are your lungs, the moon is your stomach, so on and so forth. So we see that in your chart, in your African shamanic chart, are indicators of your health, of your well-being. And again, the purpose of health is to have the physical strength to tap non-physical powers, what we call miracles. Some call it magic, to make things change that are problematic on earth. If you're having problems with your rent, you're going to either go first out to look for a new job, or you're going to go into your spirit and call the spirit of a new job forth. If you're having a problem with a cold, you're going to first either go get a doctor's medicine or take some vitamin C, which are wonderful. Or you can start with conjuring the spirit of healing within you first to heal you from the deep causal plane, and then supplement that spiritual action with the medicines and the vitamins and whatever you need, the herbs. So the healthier you are, the more you're able to pull down spiritual help to overcome your earthly problems. This is the Golden Beetle's definition of the Khat, the physical body. Now, the god of the Khat, the divine principle, as I said before, his name is Geb. Geb is the earth intelligence, what some call Gaia in the Western sense. We've called it Geb since thousands and thousands of years in Egypt. Geb corresponds to all things physical. That includes your body, your organs, your home, your car, your material life. And so we need material things to live on earth. We need money, cars, homes, clothing, shelter. But Geb says, if you do not use spiritual power to heal your body, to get your cars, to pay your rent, I will bind you, he says, to a materialistic point of view. He will bind your spiritual subtleness to a material reliance, where you think you've got to rely on material techniques to get through life. Then at death, you realize, when you lose your body, you shed your body, your Khat, you realize you have not developed internal tools that you can take with you beyond the death state. You've not developed spiritual power that can transcend the death state. And all the things you worked hard for are dust in the wind. From dust to dust, ashes to ashes. So he's trying to warn us that, remember, you will lose your physical body at some point. Your other bodies will survive if they're developed, but you will definitely lose your physical form, what we call translation, or some call it death. And you want to make sure you have something left over beyond that body to take with you in the West. What we say in the West, or on the other side. So Geb corresponds to your home, the health of your home. That's what we call feng shui. Curing your home, balancing out your home, removing all clutter, getting a feng shui consultation to get that home in a nice balanced flow. Geb and the Khat correspond to the environment you're in, the land you're on. Is the land healthy? Is it on top of a cemetery? Is it on top of toxins? What is the feng shui of your environment? The health of the food you eat. Are they organic? Are they clean as best they can be? He corresponds to the atmosphere, all things of the earth, what you're breathing, the water you're drinking. Are they healthy? All these things affect your physical health because it's fractal. It's all self-similar, just different scales. So, the Khat is spirit. As spirit, it must be treated spiritually. So, be careful what you're eating, what you're putting into your temple. Because the gods inside of your liver, your kidney, your spleen, your nervous system, your eyes, there are divine forces in those that we call angels or deities. They have to be energized and nourished by what you're feeding it. What you're feeding them helps them or hurts their activities. So, in a holistic system such as ours, the body is sacred. Your hair is sacred. Your face is sacred. Your teeth are sacred. Your ears are sacred. Your chest, your arms, your fingers are all sacred. Your genitals, your anus, your feet, your intestines, they're all sacred. All made by the Supreme Being. And it's key in the training of the Khat to understand the laws of your hair, the laws of your lungs, the laws of your kidneys, the laws of your genitals, the laws of your breathing, and to maximize these laws so that you are able to invoke spiritual power, what we call miracles or magic, from the higher planes down to help you on the physical plane. So health is your wealth, and you are what you eat. It sounds mundane, it sounds trite, and it's still true. How you are living, your lifestyle, affects your health. Getting the proper sleep, getting the proper exercise, doing yoga. All these things we go through in a very methodical, step-by-step way, Egyptian style, and training the shamans how to follow the laws of Geb, how not to anger him. When he's angry, we say, he likes to send forth disease, plague, blocks, being stuck. That's what he likes to do. He likes to remind you that you think you might be big and bad, but the earth is bigger and badder, much older, much more powerful, and more wise. So, treat your body as if it were sacred. Just imagine for a minute that this body of yours is sacred. And this body must have a good ecosystem, a balanced ecosystem. The internal rivers, called your bloodstream, must be pristine. The atmosphere within, called your breathing, your lungs, must be clean air. Your piping system, so to speak, your digestive tract, must be clean and flowing. Because there are gods in there whom I should love, respect, and honor. And when you tune into your body, we teach you this. We teach you how to actually connect shamanically to each part of your body and to actually feel it, to feel your body's love of you and your deep love of your own body. And once you make that connection, then you'll see you're going to want to be healthy, because that love is going to want you to heal your systems. That respect is going to make you want to maximize your best. And once you're healthy, life is much more fun, life is worth living, and most importantly, you have the strength to call the divine, subtle forces from the heavens down to your earth plane to help you and your loved ones and our gay community out. So, take care of your temple. Tune into your body. Smile into your body until it smiles back at you. Feel your love for your hard-working body who's been there with you from the beginning. And say thank you. Say, I appreciate you. And by giving that loving attention and care to the body will respond with giving you attention, health, and well-being. So we do give the sound for the body. There are several sounds we have for healing the body and for tuning you into the body's power to be a divine vessel for the subtle forces of the spirit world. The main chant we have for your body is AUNG, HSRAING, HSKLRING, HSRAUH. AUNG, HSRAING, HSKLRING, HSRAUH. AUNG, HSRAING, HSKLRING, HSRAUH. AUNG, HSRAING, HSKLRING, HSRAUH. That was AUNG, HSRAING, HSKLRING, HSRAUH. This is a chant you must use only when the sun is up. Do not chant it in the evening because you won't sleep. It's heat-oriented, it's fiery, and it gets the metabolism flowing, and it burns up toxins, it burns up issues in the body. The other chant we have for the body is a cooler sound. Om Tang, Om Tang, Om Tang, Om Tang, Om Tang. Ong tongue, like the tongue in your mouth, it sounds like that sound, tongue. That's a more soothing, parasympathetic focused, internalizing healing force. So, chant these sounds, love your body, respect your temple, and understand that in our training, we go into very beautiful depth into connecting on deep spiritual shamanic levels with the miracle that is your physical body, your environment, and this beautiful planet Earth. Be well, and may your body glitter. Dwell Wend Hotepu.